Greetings, citizens of YouTube. Fakesagan here tonight with an important political message for all of you. Last week, I posted this video you see right here. Black bloc violence at UC Berkeley Milo event. It ended up being a controversial video. As you can see by the ratings here, it has 42 thumbs up and 44 thumbs down. Very evenly divided opinion. That's the kind of controversy I like, and I don't shy away from it. Well, the following day, I posted this video here. The petition to label Antifa a terrorist organization is un-American. I came to Antifa's defense, knowing that it would be an unpopular opinion. And indeed it was. If we look at the ratings on this one, we see 31 thumbs up and 44 thumbs down. Very unpopular point of view, but as you've probably surmised by the way I'm dressed in this video, I'm not on camera today to recant my statements. In fact, I'm doubling down and reaffirming my support for Antifa in their time of need. Now let's go to a recent video by Styx Hexenhammer 666.
There's a petition currently circulating, I will be making a video about this later, to declare Antifa a domestic terror organization. And I begrudgingly agree with this. I do not believe in censoring ideology. The fact that they're anarchists, supposedly, doesn't bother me. I don't care if they're anarchists. I don't care if somebody wants to worship Joseph Stalin, has an altar to them in their living room. Once they begin, though, solely fixating on trying to prevent others from having or expressing their ideologies, it's no longer free speech, free assembly, free expression. What Antifa is doing is not part of the right to protest. Them attacking people randomly, them burning down businesses, starting fires and so forth, unless you are literally undergoing a revolution against tyranny, that's not acceptable. And they're not fighting against tyranny. They show up to fight against some random private individual, not part of the government, just a private individual who wants to hold a talk on third wave feminism or something like that. And they say, oh, well, that's violent speech, to the point at which some of their fans, which, are decreasing in number, I guess, as their violence escalates, they say, oh, well, it's more violent to talk about how multiculturalism is wrong than to literally beat people into the ground with a shovel. And these people...
I think we get the point. I didn't make this video to insult Styx Hexenhammer. In fact, I'm a big fan of his political commentary. It's the reason I'm subscribed to his channel. I think his videos are excellent. However, I want you all to pay very close attention to what he said. He grudgingly supports the petition. Grudgingly. He has reservations about it. And I think all of you should. I think some part of Styx knows that supporting this petition is the wrong thing to do. And I can certainly understand why a lot of people consider Antifa a terrorist organization. But let's really try to remember who these people are. Antifa are not foreign combatants like ISIS, who have come to our shores to perpetrate terrorist acts. Antifa are 20-somethings. They're college students with a leftist point of view. And they've been whipped into a frenzy of violence. But by who? By who? Now, because of my support for Antifa, some people have accused me of being Antifa myself. I want to state for the record that I am not. I am not part of Antifa. But I support them because they're a grassroots popular movement. And I have a long track record on YouTube of always, without exception, supporting popular movements. Not only Antifa, but the Tea Party. Occupy Wall Street. The militia movement. Black Lives Matter. And Standing Rock. I support all of these movements. This has led to the perception that I switch political ideologies every 5 minutes. That isn't the case. The reason why I support them all, even though we often find them at odds with one another, is because I understand the truth. That if Americans allow ourselves to be divided by the establishment elite and their divide and conquer tactics, we lose. And the only winner is the security state. If we start signing petitions to label one another as terrorist organizations, if we support IRS tax audits, singling out those who have different political philosophies than ourselves, eventually, piece by piece, the American population will be pared down until none of us have any civil rights left. Let us never forget who the real domestic terrorists are. The mainstream media. Who are the ones who have divided us, one against the other? Who are the ones who have cut the American people into segments, into slices? Male versus female, black versus white, gay versus straight, Christian versus Muslim. Who are the ones who constantly run emotionally provocative and divisive race-baiting stories to get us riled up? They're playing you like a fiddle. And never forget who's on the roof playing that fiddle. Don't be a good goy. So citizens of the motherfucking YouTubes, this is my appeal to you. In this time when we're all so divided, lend me your ears. Gay, straight, black, white, Latino, Asian, atheist, Christian, Muslims. It doesn't matter what your political ideology is. If you stand against globalism, I am your ally. Don't allow them to divide us. Don't fall for their divide and conquer tactics. The real domestic terrorists are the establishment pro-globalist elite and their lackey mainstream media. That's all the news that's fit to print. Keep it fake.